Another opportunity to get it. Got a little bit of work to do today. About to head over to the house, shoot some content with the Monopoly Bros, and then probably go get this flooring for the house and get it delivered to the house. Get that taken care of so I don't gotta think about it. And then who knows what we're doing today. First stop, coffee. Definitely gotta get some coffee. We're gonna head over to this house, get some drone footage, and possibly conduct an interview, and then go get this flooring, load up this trash bin, get it done. That drive-through was taking a little bit too long. I had to just flex up and go inside. And I beat all the cars that I was behind. And we out. It's funny because from law school I learned you gotta work 7 days a week. And so folks might see me golfing on Tuesday, but they don't see me grinding on a Sunday. So I don't be doing brunch, we grinding. I got work to do today, create some content, get this flooring. I got a dumpster showing up, I'm gonna be loading up the dumpster. I was watching this podcast and it was talking about how the value of your business increases when the owner is present, absent. And I found this to be true in a lot of instances, just by being present on the ground with the flip. When I'm here, work gets done. When I'm not here, work gets talked about and looked at. And so that increases the value because now I can get the property turned. Same thing is true with everything. The rental properties, tenants were lagging, I show up actually at their door, then they start paying again. So when they think you're absent, everything falls down. So you gotta show up. We've all been sold like this narrative of passive income, and it makes, I bought into it thinking like, oh, I'm a boss. I gotta just tell folks to do. I don't gotta show up. Man, that's a recipe for going over budget. That's a recipe for the struggle. So you gotta be present, you gotta have boots on the ground. Otherwise, man, it's just not a good look. So, you know what's cool is I edited that whole video on my phone. I'll probably do this one the same way. Edit the whole video, put the background music in there, chopped it up, threw the transitions in there, upload it to YouTube all from the phone. Back at this house, it needs to be mowed. Lawn needs to be mowed. I got a bunch of rocks that need to go. For some reason, there's trash all over the place. I'm gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out. Now, right now, I'm gonna try to get inside the house. There's probably somebody in there because they be living inside my house. I told them to cut that shit out. But yeah, we're official Detroit real estate investor truck, man. You don't get more official than that. That's been through a lot of work.
Yeah, so I just want to visualize the layout, right? Because layout's everything. We're talking about Detroit homes. Everything's custom.
Right.
So that's what you. So this right here is a bathroom.
Yep, that's the half bath.
Half bath, back to the living room.
Yep.
This makes sense. Fireplace. Is this working fireplace?
I don't know.
You don't know? It might be, man, honestly.
I think it is. It looks like there was some burn stuff in
You
there.
can test it. Yeah, that might be. That could be a fireplace. So this is the room. So this is coming from the diner. It's crazy. I think the diner would be bigger. No, it's not that diner. So the dining, it's kitchen, pantry. So you have So the biggest thing is where would you put the fridge at?
Yeah.
So
that's the biggest thing is the fridge. So the way I think about it is, we've already got the cabinet kind of designed. So I'm thinking it's going to be like sink, dishwasher, and then what we're thinking about doing is putting an island right here for the stove. That was the thought. Like an island right here, and then putting the stove in the. Or should I go with? Because that's one of the things I'm trying to figure out. I'm definitely doing hard floor down here, and I'm going to do carpet up the stairs, carpet all second floor. You got to check out the bathroom. That's one thing they actually did. The bathroom.
This is a closet?
That's a closet, yeah.
Man, back once again for the ladies.
Yeah.
The closet's gonna kill them. That's gonna be good.
I've
Very
actually,
good bathroom.
I never really walked in here since it's been like this, but it looks nice.
That was gonna be great.
They need to drywall this back. I don't know why that's not drywall. That's kind of crazy.
Oh yeah.
Because I was able to get a lot of people and connections that I didn't have when I first started this. So when I first started, I got plugged with the GC. The GC didn't really do too much work. And so I had to scrap that whole process and I had to start contacting people myself and maybe become my own GC. So I got the plumber, the electrician, the HVAC. I got the siding dude. I have the framers, I have the drywall, all the contacts I have now. So essentially now I'm the GC. So the next project, I already know what it's gonna cost. I already got the connections. My timeline should be like half as long as it took to get this done.
Not Obama, but what's the president? Trump. He gave the billionaire guys.
Yeah, he was cool with Trump.
He was cool. He was like, look, if you buy these buildings, we're gonna make it a poverty zone. The David Whitney building and all that shit wasn't no poverty zone shit. All that, they was unoccupied.
Like
buildings
a opportunity zone.
Opportunity zone.
Yeah.
So they take the money out of the motherfucking those hedge funds, because you get taxed on it.
Yeah.
They said take that money and go buy these buildings. What he did was he bought all those buildings from fucking Whitney, Washington Avenue. He done remodeled all of them.
Yeah.
They out cold. Now them buildings are worth. It's sweet. It look like the Magnificent Mile.
It's nice. It's nice. Yeah, they got the Gucci store coming in there soon.
Yeah, the Gucci store.
Sugar
coming,
factory.
like designer shit.
Yeah.
And then they going down. Then they get ready to put that Hudson site up.
Yeah.
You got the Hudson site. You got a
Hudson's
couple
nice.
more little skyscrapers, like maybe 30 floors, another about 25 floors, but then that Hudson building gonna be about 70.
Yeah, that thing is tall.
That's gonna bring a lot of them little techies and shit.
Yeah.
But see, we got like Google.
They got a Google out here.
Down there.
They got the Amazon coming.
All that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you got all these little tech companies, and see, a lot of these young techies want to come to Detroit because it's not really expensive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You can still get a
right
nice
now,
sized house or even a good condo for cheap.
good price. Yeah.
I've been seeing some condos with a view of the river for like 200 grand.
That's what I'm saying. In California, Santa Monica.
You can't get nothing looking at water in California for $200,000.
I'm saying, man. All
It
that-
starts at $1 million
Started at
once you
$1
start
million.
looking at some water.
That's what I'm saying. It's like my cousin right on the Santa Monica. Him and his wife right there on the Santa Monica Pier.
Yeah,
So, but I'm just saying they spending all this money for what?
yeah,
Small shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you can go down Harvard Town. You go down to what's the shit off Jefferson? Get some waterfront park right down by Belle Isle, like
Michigan, it has everything you need,
everything, man.
and it's way more affordable.
Way more affordable.
And not just the real estate, but like everything.
Everything.
Everything's cheaper out here.
Gas is cheaper. See, California, it's so many people that everything goes up.
Yeah,
You know
the
what I'm
demand.
saying?
You got that demand.
That California got its own. California like a whole nother country.
Yeah, it
You
is.
know, it's like-
but people
Oh,
are leaving.
yeah, okay.
People leaving California though too. Companies leaving California. People leaving California. I'm like,
It's too expensive.
It's too expensive. It doesn't make any sense anymore. When my parents moved to California, it was affordable.
Yeah.
They're buying homes for like 100 grand, 200 grand.
Back then.
My mom bought her condo for $90,000
Yeah.
and then sold it for 160.
Yeah. My
So-
cousin just sold in La Quinta. What is that? My son is La
La Quinta.
That's it. La Quinta, California. You can bring it up. I think he wanted 1.1 million. He ended up selling for 1.3.
Yeah,
2 units, 2 stores.
yeah,
Sold that. I think he owed 600,000. He walked away with some profit. He just bought the building down here on Glendale and Woodward,
that's smart.
right? And it's like my man was gonna charge him 80 for the roof. He didn't. And then he about to come in. And, they gutted it out. My cousin, man, he's bad, man.
Who's your cousin?
You know Joy?
No, I don't.
Joy. My cousin, I was just at the casino with him. I ain't been there in 6 months, right?
Yeah.
I go down there with my other cousin.
Oh, yeah.
What you got to say, brother?
Hey man, I think the house gonna sell. That's the most important thing. It's gonna sell when it's all done. It's step-by-step process, right? So, good stuff, man. I'm excited for this one.
Monopoly Bros.
Monopoly Bros, Monopoly Job Bros on Instagram. Follow us. The process.
Collaborate with Mean Dog Locks. I got intellectual property.
Home Depot, get this flooring, also get some boots and everything so I can get this stuff taken care of. It's just a few small things need to be fixed, and once I fix those small things, we'll be back on the road. Might even live here, I don't know. It's in good condition, it's a good looking house. So, about to get on this road. What I was looking for was not here, which means it could be at the other house, but I'm definitely not counting on that. So, it's a loss for this. We got Romeo in the building, the #1 wholesaler in Detroit.
You got me out here. Problem resolution. It's all good though.
We gotta get some work in.
It's a normal day in real estate. It's the same thing. I mean, you run into the same problems, just when you have experience, it's just easier to navigate it, or you got more resources or more people to talk to come up with a solution. And it's always something, even if you have a guy do work multiple times, his crew might be rushing on a particular project, or he might have hired and fired some people within the process, so that person might have messed up something or whatever. They rushed on the drywall on the 3rd level. Maybe it was because it's pretty insulated and hot up there, but that's still no excuse. You want to see a finished product. I'm paying for stuff to be done with quality. So long story short, just have processes in place, have a plan A, plan B, plan C. Always have backup people, and always check on your work, because you won't even know. And you don't want the drywall to be done incorrectly, then you don't want the paint to be done incorrectly, then what about the floors? You don't want to wait until the house is supposedly ready to be on the market or close to it to realize that 3 steps in a row were done. Now you got to go over all that, or people will close up walls before finishing the electrical, or before you get an inspection done, you got to leave all those walls accessible. So mainly just having a network of people, knowing what finished work should look like, and then monitoring your property at all times. And basically, you got to babysit.
You gotta babysit. Everybody wanna talk about the problems, I just wanna talk about the solutions. Don't be over here telling me problem. I heard all these problems, ain't hearing no solutions. Solutions pay the bills, man. Solutions will make all this happen, not a bunch of problems.
We simple people, man. We just want to hear, what is it going to take to finish it? What is it going to cost? They over here like, oh, my baby mama this. Oh, well, I got the one truck, but the other truck. Bro, I'll let you look at what needs to be done with your own eyes. How long is it going to take? And what's the cost?
It's that simple. So then we can move on to the next thing, because we're over here assessing what somebody else did wrong, and that ain't improving what we got to do going forward. And they know they can solve the problem. They got the skills. Just tape it and mud it or drop it and put it up a new place. Peace.
People don't want to sweat like this.
They don't want to sweat.
You got me sweating on this Sunday.
They don't want to sweat, but we gonna sweat.
I just took a shower to come over here and be sweating.
It's called sweat equity for a reason, y'all. This is sweat equity. All that sweat equity they're talking about, this is it. But you get to unlock extra levels of value the more that you sweat. I'd rather do a little bit of sweating than be paying somebody else to sweat, and they gonna 10x the charge. Where I came in, delivered this stuff, I saved myself like $500 and all the stuff that I did today. And it's still not done, but I got it done. And we gonna get these floors in here too.
And everything, it really is like layers on layers on layers with everything, because the one thing you definitely want to show people is it's gonna get done without your ass. So
yes. With or without any involvement, I'm coming for all this. Respect my conglomerate.
You feel like working, but shit, you taking too long, you coming up with all these excuses, I'll go pick up the material.
It'll get down with or without.
But I'll at least go pick it up.
Might even install it. Learn something in the process. Learn how long
contracting.
Learn how long it's gonna take to get the job done. Learn how much materials cost.
I might have to trademark this. Contractors don't like contracting, they like contacting. They like making phone calls.
They like making phone calls and delaying stuff and asking for more money. That's what they be doing, man. It's called sweat equity. I think I can't work. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna be here way more often. I got all this done. Now we're doubling down on the mud. As you can see, we got the recessed lighting in here. So it might actually look good black, and then if it's black, you can hide a lot of things too. So the inside of that stuff is kind of like it's burnt out. So we might want to. I mean, I would say the best thing is just seeing it all coming together. For the longest time, a lot of this stuff it just looked real bad. So I mean, this is the bathroom, the downstairs bathroom. We got the tile in there. There should be a light in there. Is there a light switch in there? There we go. So you see how they mudded it, but they didn't tape it. So these seams are gonna, like what they did with the stairs, they made it more solid. These didn't look as good back in the day. Full master bedroom, probably put the TV right there, because that's a good place for the TV. Or the inside of the TV, really. And then my pride and joy is the master ensuite bathroom. We did all new tile. This wasn't even a bathroom. This used to be another bedroom. We got the full shower, tile under the top, with my accent around. Got the little pop-in insert, the flooring, you know. They got did a good job. And then here is the actual walk-in closet. So this is the real deal walk-in closet. Just gotta get some drywall right here. So get some drywall to close that up. And to close this bulkhead. And then so we got another bathroom here, which is another good job on the tile work. The guy came in, he did it quick, he did it efficiently. Proud of that right there. I'm not gonna show you the bedrooms. We got a bedroom there, we got a bedroom there, but they're nice sized bedrooms. That's a really, really nice sized bedroom. Like, ain't nobody complaining about that. And the last thing is, right there, they got an AC vent right there. And originally it was supposed to be a bathroom up here. So, I decided I didn't want to make it a bathroom. It's really just like a big ass closet. But there's a light in there. There's another room right there that's supposed to be the shower. So probably seems like a unique type of closet joint. But whatever they want to do with it, they do with it. Like the reason why the drywall was messed up is because I wasn't here. Like if I was here, stuff doesn't slide through the cracks. When you get pictures from folks, they see what they want to show you. And so sometimes that's not going to showcase the flaws. And so honestly, it kind of like it's a bad look on that contractor. And we always talk about like understanding contracting, understanding business. A lot of people understand contracting, they don't understand the business of contracting. And so they do a lot of bad business, they rush jobs, they rush the money. And what they don't realize is the relationship is always more important than money. The relationship takes you way much further than the money, especially a relationship with the right person. Y'all be treating dope people like they're not dope people, and now you just shot yourself in the foot because you had the opportunity to work with somebody who owns a bunch of these, only gonna do more of these. So do right by folks, charge them fair, and do work well the first time expeditiously. You do it that way, and you're gonna be rich. You can get rich in any business. You can get rich in any business. It's not the actual flipper. It's folks who are rich in construction. It's folks who are rich because they got drywall companies. It's white folks rich that all they do is paint. It does not matter what industry you're in. What matters is how you run your business. If you run your business well, you be paid forever. If you charge fair prices, you be paid forever. I didn't make a bunch of money doing taxing the individuals. That's greedy, that's scarcity. You gotta believe in abundance. Believe that there's more than enough customers out there because there are more than enough customers. These people should just dominate the whole space. But you can't dominate the whole space because you're pricing yourself at competitive levels. You're pricing yourself at the next man's levels. You gotta price yourself at what makes sense for your business. It's gonna open opportunities for you in your business. You can't lose that way. Honest day's work, brother. So, very long but rewarding day. Was able to get a lot accomplished today. Ended up getting the whole back cleaned out, got the dumpster delivered, got that cleaned out. I was able to get new flooring, put that flooring in the house, hopefully kind of push some progress on getting this mudding job done so we can get this paint done. So hopefully that's done this week. And should be starting to lay the floor as soon as, the paint's done, but I'm probably gonna run it simultaneously to just get it going. It'll take a day to run that floor. It won't take long at all, especially the way those guys work. They do nothing if it's not a team. So whatever he does, it's gonna be 4 or 5 guys on that, and it's gonna knock it out. So, we continue to make progress. Every time we touch down, we make progress. But one thing I think that I would tell people is, don't focus on those problems. Focus on the solutions. A lot of times I deal with guys and they want to just harp on the problem and talk about the problem and complain about the problem. And I'm like, man, that's not solving anything. I don't care what the problem is. All I care is you telling me what it's going to take to solve the problem, how much it's going to cost to solve the problem, and how long it's going to take before we get to the other side of that problem. That's all I care about. I don't care about the problem. I don't care to talk about it or belabor it or expand on the problem. We're thinking too much about the problems and not about the opportunities that are on the other side of the problems. You walk into a problem, that's an opportunity. You walk into a problem, that is something that actually is a beneficial situation for you. So take from that what you take from it. But after that, we ended up going to the cigar bar, ended up going, just kind of walking around the city, went to the casino, gambled a little bit. I prefer craps over cards. I don't want to be playing the dealer. I'd rather just be kind of riding with the table, and we win or lose based on what the table does, and we're not betting against each other. So overall productive day. Starting to like Detroit more and more the more that I'm here. What's cool is the weather out here is nice. It was real cool vibe. You still got the thugs walking around a little bit, so you got to kind of be leery. But the older crowd is definitely a dope crowd. Ended up trying to go to another spot, and there's a stabbing. So you guys definitely saw the video of that. That was crazy. A stabbing that took place, man. I've never experienced anything like that in my life. Walking to a place where there's a stabbing and folks are just kind of casual about it. They're actually kind of standing around looking at the whole situation. The cops had to clear them out. I was like, bruh, where I come from, if there's any kind of violence like that, we out. Ain't nobody standing around watching, talking, still trying to get into the place. Like, we out. So that's just the interesting thing about today. But other than that, it was a fun, full day. I got a flight in like 6 hours. Hopefully I can make this flight because that time change throws a brother off. So thanks for tuning in.